Hi, welcome to the do's and don'ts of tattooing. The shoulds, the should nots, the woulds, and what could'ves, because I want to. But for protection of our identity, just in case y'all try this at home. For today, he's going to be him, and for today, I'm going to be her. Amen. That's how it is. Now, we've got the spectrum of the whole United States right here, huh? He is all the way from Vegas, and I'm all the way from boondock country where we make our own booze, and you know what I mean. But anyway, so we're going to start out, and we'll just, we both got a little bit of different ideas of how to do this, though. So, there's no wrong way. There's no wrong way, unless it goes really bad and they can see it. Otherwise, if you're just starting out, my suggestion is start on their butt or somewhere they can't see that. Somewhere that, if their eye go crooked like my buddy Billy, I go this way, so I started on this leg over here. He still can't see it. He's like a dog chasing his own tail trying to see that tattoo. And he's too dumb looking on me, oh thank gosh, because it would turn out all bad. It was supposed to be it wanted like a boat with some naked shit. It turned out to be a moon that lost its ale. It's all right though. He thinks it's all wonderful. I got a lot of friends that go, look at those titties. Oh, what the hell is that? So now we both have all different kind of machines. We do agree on calling them machines, because if they were guns, I'd shoot you with it. Now, so I do like guns though. You like guns?
Yeah, I like guns.
Guns are great.
Guns are good. Guns are good.
Yeah.
What do you got there? A machine? Is it a machine?
This is my machine.
That's not a machine.
Why, thank you.
How's it run?
Now, this is the whole thing that you do with your machines. Now, I don't want to start with this one because it took me a really long time to get it all together correctly. So we're going to start with one he put together that I kind of confiscated for this show. Now, this is how you start out. This one and I'll be together for you. And this is a little bit different. We're going to learn this one together. What the hell? Oh, okay. I got it. Now, this is a dipper. This is a dipper.
That's a tube.
That's a tube.
What we call them.
Oh, well, what we call them ink dippers.
Oh, ink dipper?
Ink dippers. And then, you've got your tattoo needle, which we call our tattoo draw. Well, anyway, I don't feel like taking it all the way off, but you see this little thing right here. And he's going to tell you how he does his, but that's how I do mine. Sour nose is itching. He brought some Coke over along from Vegas. I didn't do none, but I didn't do Coca-Cola.
Oh.
I'm allergic to the bubbles.
I'll give you $50 to get me some of it.
Yeah, well.
Cold, good.
Him, this is her and him.
Actually cold.
I kind of like I'll see once in a while. Well, we got moonshine. It's so shiny that he thought it was day. So now this one's got tons of little needles on it. This is what I call, if you didn't pay me right the first time, I'm going to put it on the second time needle. That's what I call that one. Yeah, and I'll just use it as a paintbrush when I'm doing it.
That's how you do it.
So what you do is you put that on right there, and this little black thing goes in here. I'll explain that later. This is a free tutorial. When you pay $9.99 plus shipping and handling, we'll explain what the little black thing might be.
We call them grommets.
Grommets. That sounds like something out of one of those movies, those little...
Sounds like something out here that moves around.
Oh, you know what? We do have... Have you ever been snipe hunting?
Yeah.
I'll take
They
you.
took me snipe hunting once.
I'll take you snipe hunting tonight.
And then they went again.
So now you put this through that little dipper, you see, so you make sure you don't hurt anything. Now you want to, on this one, you want you to barely, just those little frisky things barely be past that. And then you turn it like this, you see. And then you put these rubber bands right on there. And then right here, you want to make sure that's way too much right there. I don't even know what that means. I just know you're supposed to put a nickel or a dime between it. And that's as far as it's supposed to go. So right here is like nickel, dickel, dime, quarter. But, so you want to tighten it up. And that's how you do it right here. I'm going to let him explain how he does it.
Huh?
Oh, it's ready to go.
Oh.
Yeah, and you can't hold it like this. So they said don't hold it like this. You're supposed to hold it like this. And you know, when I run out of ink, I just put that ink pen right there on the end. And,
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
and I just draw like I did on him earlier. You might have missed that first one.
Get the same per hour.
Well, my time, your dime, I don't know, but look how much that shit come right out there.
They come on right up.
You know, you keep hearing that, I might have to charge you for that ink. These aren't cheap, you know, these are just one driving markers.
That's gonna come off though.
Well, yeah, that way you're not stuck with it all the time.
Oh, no, I thought tattoos were all permanent.
Oh, there you go, speaking again, big old Vegas city boy. Let's see what you talk about your machine, city boy.
Las Vegas used to be a small town, now it is a big city.
Well, that's great. This ain't getting to know you. This is tattooing.
Well,
Oh, you know, tell us about your machine.
that's a machine.
How's it work?
It's got coils. It's got a spring. It's got a head.
Your thing got a head. This does. It does.
It's got,
It's got a head on it. It's got
got-
a little head.
contact screw.
Oh, now it's fancy. Now
Now
he's
that-
using big
the head
woods.
goes on the screw. and
He's
the
got a
screw
head.
goes-
He's got a little head getting a little bit of screw on here on the end.
The screw goes to the springs,
Oh, there.
which got a point on it.
You're screwing through the springs with this little bit of
You make that
head.
little point, and you
This is a family
adjust
show.
it about a dime, get about a dime for it.
What's
And
up?
then you got your needle and your tube, and then you just step on the pedal and go. That's not done.
Well, how do you do a tattoo? You ain't got no ink dipper.
The ink dipper, that's an ink dipper, they call them tubes.
Tip.
Now, you got the head, you got the screws, you got the springs, you got the tube, and it goes in and out.
Right. So,
By God.
while City Boy over here is talking, I'm gonna show y'all something. So what you do now? Now, if you're fancy, you can go ahead and you know, a lot of people want to be fancy. So they'll take what they're going to do and they'll trace it onto a piece of paper. You see, and we're just going to pretend for the moment like we really are doing what we're doing over here. Now there was a pencil. You don't want to lose nothing. You don't want to lose nothing. The fancy boy brought all these pictures right here to do. I told them they're already colored. What do you want me to do with these?
Yeah?
Who brings somebody a colored book already colored? You know, so I tried to find
So do you
some.
color tattoos too?
Yeah, but I traced one of them earlier, and they did not transfer with color.
Oh.
So I don't understand. You know what's really going on. Why would you have something like this? And I pressed down that paper, and I tried to stick it, and it just didn't work. So I figured out on my own. Nobody even helped me on this. Because I was watching Fancy Little City Boy over here. So you could take something and you could just trace it hypothetically. So we're just going to go. See, I can use big words too. Did you know that?
Yeah, right.
So we're just
What
going.
was that? What?
We're gonna pretend like
Okay,
we're gonna pretend
yeah.
like we're tracing this. Okay. So now see, I traced it. I traced this from my imagination because I don't
You
really
didn't
have
trace it,
time
you
to trace
just
that
drew it.
from that.
You
Well-
just drew it, didn't you?
Well, I was pretending there was something underneath there
Why
like
did
that.
you do that?
Well, because I don't got the time.
Oh.
And that's what I tell my customers. I ain't got no time for this shit. So, then you take this last paper, just like this, you see. And we're gonna pretend like we transferred this onto this. But we really, no, well, that's what I really do in my shop anyways. So we do this little face like this, okay? And actually, see, that's why I like being like I am, because this face turned out much better than that face. You see, I didn't even have to do all that work. So now, oh, well, just ignore that one. Hold on. It's not. It's because you gotta do a meaner face like this. You gotta make sure you press nice and hard. And get it in there. Get it in there like that. You see. So then now you see.
Oh, that's a good stencil.
It is a very good stencil. And what you do, now I say, and he's gonna tell you his way. What I say is just go like this. You just take whatever, but there's not much on him I can do, but you just, and you lick it like that, you see, and you get it wet, so that way it'll stick. Just some good old spit, and like that, like you're like, You might want one a little like this kind of thing. And then you just take it like this. And you press it like this. And you gotta be careful because you don't want to run. You see. And you make sure that comes off the paper because you really can't afford no more pencil. See, you see now that's on his hand right there. And then you take your machine, right? Which I can't afford that kind of thing. So I use this ink. And it's quiet. And I take it like this and I just say, sit still before I kick you in your chin. And then you go like this and you just someone likes the sound effects because they say that's what they see on TV. Sir, you okay?
Oh, I'm okay.
Do you need a break, sir?
Did you take a couple more lines?
I wouldn't really care. I was just saying it to be nice.
A little lightheaded.
Okay, and you see how that's all done now, right? Okay, well that's how I do my tattoos. Now tell me how you process your tattoos.
But you take your machine, and you take another machine. Where's that other machine?
Oh,
With all them needles.
Oh, you want this machine?
Yeah.
Alrighty. You go ahead, you take that. It's all butt heavy anyways.
Yep. It's a heavy machine, holds a lot of needles. You could outline with it, you could shade with it, you can put colors in it. Ow! I cut myself shaving.
Right. Okay. So
Right where that picture goes, man.
Alright.
Yeah, I mean,
Sissy Lala, city boy right here. Like we got all day to listen to learn.
ow. I can't say. Whoa. This one you gotta turn it way up.
You know, I put that together right now. Remember I took it apart.
Oh boy.
So it's going to be a lot of work for you.
About 15 cents.
Oh, you got 15 cents?
Yeah, dime.
I was just making him feel better, city liquor. See, mine, that's how long it takes me to do mine. Let me see this for real quick. For 1 second while you're getting your shit together.
I didn't get the shit together.
Can you step off that machine right there? Thank you. Up. Come on. Little big old biker boots off. What the heck? Oh, can you give me that? Can you take that around your foot right there? Thank you. Come on, sir. What's your problem? Okay. So, while he's getting his thing together, can you just put on a nice speed for me? A little higher, sir. That's, no, a little lower. Lower. A little lower. A little higher. A little lower. A little lower. A little bit higher. A little teeny bit lower. That's good right there. I think I might have a little bit too much right there though. So, now you want to sneak it right there. So, that's for someone.
One time that screw up. One you just
I did tighten
go
it.
back on
I tightened it. Why are you touching my stuff for?
it. I touched some stuff. That's too fast.
Yeah, that was way too
Wait,
fast.
Go ahead, go.
Hold on, I gotta get this back in there. Right? See, sometimes you gotta play with it.
You
'Cause
take it out and play. Yeah, you got
you
to like
barely
foreplay.
want that to come out, so that way it don't hit inside there. But it barely comes out. Like you want it to be like a blonde this hair right there, just barely right there.
How many times you go in and out?
What are you talking about? Can you tell that
It's
higher?
on.
Still lower. Still higher. Are you messing with me, sir?
No, man. A little higher.
Alright, so we're good now. We're going to try it on our hand real quick again. We got
I'm thinking.
Are you gonna
You for it,
are you gonna
can-
explain to them how you start yours? Like, I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
spit on it and whatever.
Yeah, you pour the ink in the cup, in the cap. Well, we gotta have the cap to pour the ink in. And then you just dab it again.
That's way too much stuff. Or way too
Well,
much.
you don't burn too much.
Why are you gonna waste all that ink for?
That's how I do. I like to do stuff.
Ooh, yeah, you don't want to
With
touch
the
the
cup,
bottom.
see, you know, you wanna get enough ink in there. And it's the same thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it on my
Taking ink.
hand. Got way too much ink. Oh, I actually got my needle real good because that don't hurt.
Yours puts ink in good, huh? You all done? The whole thing?
I think it might. I think I might have done a good
I gotta
job.
try that one.
Get your own. So what I'm doing right now, making sure before I do anything else, that I do it on my hand. Now the thing is I'm dipping a little bit too much. I shouldn't have to dip that much. Yeah, there's something else rusty on here. All right. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and give him back this real quick. Oops, sorry, sir.
That's okay.
I brought all this fancy stuff out because I thought you were gonna tell them how to. That's mine. I thought you were gonna tell them how to do it correctly with all those fancy things.
Now there's no correct way. We'll just do it.
But that's why we're the knows and the do's of tattooing. I thought you were gonna tell me.
Oh
your
yeah,
way.
yeah.
You're supposed to tell me your way.
Okay, my way. You're sinking, you're pushing. Yeah, if I keep a full cap of ink, let's see if we can get some ink. Tap, give me that tap there, man.
So that's no problem. There we go.
This is oil.
Without telling what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm adjusting the point screw. Point screw to the spring, to the through the armature bar, and then that's your needle and your bar. Then you got your tube, and you step on the pedal, and you're pushing.
So while he does that, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna draw up on him. While he's teaching you how he's doing his.
Use a little Vaseline to keep it from.
Vaseline from what? You gotta explain to them what you're doing.
Right now, I'm
He's a
not
little-
sure what I'm doing. My hand.
He's a little embarrassed because he's not as good as this country girl. But that's okay though. You know, we're not gonna pick on him about it.
Going.
So what I do is I'm tracing this, what I want, on this like this. Yeah, I'm a quick tracer. I just, you kind of just want to go with what you
Can I use
feel.
a sponge there, man?
Oh,
Is
yeah.
that what you call it?
You go ahead, it don't work very well anymore. Yeah, I call it sponge. Why are you getting so mad, sir?
Oh, I'm not getting mad. I get just trying to get the ink off of my.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you tattoo see where I'm the ink at. And that's in my hand.
I think if this was a contest, I think I'd be winning. Not, and I'm not saying that to be mean or nothing, but so yeah, we're just gonna.
So right now I'm using the 5 Magnum, using it sideways so I get a big fat line. And we do big fat lines in Monterey.
Well, we like ours really straight, full, and nice.
Another line.
Yeah, the worst line I've ever heard was you on me one time. God said, "Did you wash those in Windex? Because I could see myself in them."
Now
It's
we've
like
got
having a
3
black
fat
eye.
lines, which is so light.
Did yours
I
work?
asked.
Let me see.
A little bit more on make a design.
All right. So while he's getting his thing together over here, I'm doing something that's not really working too well. See, that's why you gotta use a pencil, I believe. It actually makes it really transfer better for you. So So,
See some of that green soap?
oh, it's orange, but he calls it green.
We call it green soap. We call it pea soup too in
I
Las Vegas.
I don't
That's
understand
just
because
an
it's
expression.
orange.
We got all this. Oh, it's lovely. Not that paper towels. Oh, I just love it.
Well, I did tell you to bring your own.
Oh, I will. The next time I think we didn't have any in Las Vegas left, we can use them all up.
Well, we're from the country. We like to save those trees.
See, they try to do different things.
I don't know why this ain't
I
transformed.
think this is good news. I'm good in the way.
If you're going to use it on your leg. So what I do, this is how I do it. I don't know why mine's not transferring. Oh, you know why I think it's not transferring? I got the wrong. You can have the wrong side of the rice paper.
Oh yeah, you did, and then you draw on the rice paper.
Oh, you draw on the rice paper?
Yeah, not on the white paper, the white paper.
Well, the white paper is where you get your thing from, no? Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about. You have to draw on that tracing paper, not straight onto the rice paper. Because that will go right through. It will rip it. Silly boy. So, anyways, there's a little transfer here, but figured out you gotta have it on the right side of that rice paper, otherwise you ain't gonna get nothing out of there.
That's correct.
There.
You getting it?
So, that's okay though. There's a flaw in my paper.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's just pretend. See, that's what we're doing on my side of
Lost
it
my
here.
ink. Uh-oh.
So
It's on the floor.
I cannot have you over here making messes. This is how y'all tattoo out there?
Yeah.
Oh, it's all over my floor.
Well, we'll have to send the mopper out. You mop?
My goodness. Wow.
Now what? What now?
Now
Look
I've
how you
got to.
think it's there.
Now I've got to go invest money. So, now remember what I said about you spit on it about that. And then you transfer it like this, you see. Our fancy pants over here can you hold on to its ink. And then you take your machine, like I do, if you don't got the fancy stuff. And you take your pen like this, you put it on top of that just like that. See how my ink is not going nowhere. It's right there.
Yeah, it ain't going nowhere.
And then I just go ahead and
Where'd that cap go? Did you lose the cap too?
and
I did?
I just transfer it
That's all right.
just like this. You see, now the thing with me is I'm already done. You see, now you could go like this, and you see how that is, right? Okay. Now if I want to get a little bit more detail, then you can add a little detail.
You need to see that. I can make it a little more permanent. for
And
it.
you can shade it in a little bit like that. You see what I'm doing here, right? And if it don't look right, then you just you push the ink into the skin like that. And then you want to make that look a little bit more leafy like this, you see. And you want to highlight because you don't want to look too fake, you see, like that. And then like this a little bit. And then you put little buds right there. See the little bud right there? A little sun over here. You want to make it look a little more real like this. So you go like that. A little cloud right here. A little grass right here. You see, and I just got that done right there.
Wow, that's pretty quick.
You
yeah.
see that
Pretty good.
right there. And you can always add into it too.
Now, how much
You know?
would you get for that if somebody came in and wanted that?
Well, it all depends. Now, if I was running low on my ink pen, it would be different. Now, if they want color, you gotta remember, you gotta push the ink into there.
Oh, you
Push the ink in there.
You got color too.
So yeah, sit back. I'll get my fancy chair. My fancy chair. This is my drunken fancy chair. It was actually his Steady Boy. And this is what I put. Well, people who can't keep moving on tattooing, I put them in like this. You see, so they can't go nowhere. And I safety put them in there. And I said, sit still now, quit your moving. And sometimes I was strapping down their leg, But Jesse. So anyway, I have to strap myself down too. But so then you take
Don't
this
move.
and you color that in. You see, you can get the highlights like this. See how that's all coming together now? Coming together now,
good,
see?
huh?
So, yeah, but I don't got no other colors. my friend's figure all drew on the wall. But it's okay because it's hot, and now we got a pretty mural. So, you done teaching everybody what how to do tattooing?
Yeah,
Well, that's enough
they
of-
got the dues now.
That's enough of the do's and the don'ts of tattooing for this week. We'll be back with you next week, and we're going to tune into her and him.
It'll be another better show next week.
Yeah, hopefully he won't lose his ink. Next week we will be doing a tattoo off. So if anybody wants a free tattoo, you come on, you call me. Or you can write to not there and not over here, but somewhere, ... .com.
And if we're not here, we will be somewhere else.
Open hours that were not closed. And have a great day. I did win this season.
Adios.